On Valentine's Day, the girl eagerly took the gift with excitement. As she tore it open, her expression immediately changed.
I like chocolate. You gave me a $14 box of chocolates for Valentine's Day. I spent all day cooking for you.
The dude didn't comfort her. Instead, he complained her cooking was too salty. The girl, angry, smashed a cup. The dude got up and left. She wanted to stop him, but was told that she wasn't his only girlfriend. Tonight, he had plans to dine with another girl, and even give her the same chocolates. She's just his backup. The girl was completely furious.
I just got some excellent advice from a very wise woman.
The black cop got a call and went to investigate. The girl put on a fake sad face. The cop tried to console her, saying guys who ditch you on Valentine's Day are just dogs. Don't waste your time on him. The girl was touched. The cop pushed open the door, only to find the guy chopped up and glued back together. Suddenly, the girl sneaked up behind the cop and tied her up. The girl told her she had lured the guy's second date here, and she planned to replace her pure heart to the guy who cheated on her. Just as she was about to act, there was a knock at the door. The cop took the chance to knock her out. Turns out, it was the guy's third date at the door. The girl got nabbed and tossed into the cop car.
Poor girl. All she wanted was to be loved.
The doctor was getting ready to dissect the body, but the dude was still conscious.
Somebody, anybody, for the love of God, I'm not dead.
The doctor took some photos and raised the saw.
I don't want to die!
Right at this critical moment, the dude's hand raised. The doctor was so scared that he fainted directly, and the saw he was holding fell and cut his thigh. The dude got off the autopsy table and called 911. The firefighters arrived quickly. Upon seeing this dude, who they had brought in this morning, seemingly resurrected, how did he come back to life? Turned out, the dude had narcolepsy with cataplexy. He just fell into a paralytic sleep. This was his third time being declared dead by accident. The firefighters suggested he get a tattoo on his body. Otherwise, one day he might really be killed by a forensic pathologist. But he said,
Each time that I die, I wake up a completely different person. It's a gift. And, I'm terrified of the day that I don't wake up in time and they actually bury me alive. Death becomes me.
The dude bought a cool red motorcycle, not letting his wife know. While riding, he flirted with the lady. Suddenly, he was split in half by a crash. Just a moment ago, the dude came to the shop, saying he's lived half a century, working diligently to earn money. On his 50th birthday today, he wanted to treat himself better, just like his son told him to enjoy life in time. Just as he greeted the beauty while riding his newly bought motorcycle, without paying attention, he was hit and thrown by a car from the adjacent street. The beauty called 911. Firefighters rushed to the scene, but found the dude beyond saving. At that moment, the man's phone rang. It was his son calling.
I got it, like I said. 96 twin cam engine, yeah. 1560 cc's, cherry red. Oh, it's bad. I was hauling up Alameda like a badass. Yeah, like a real Hell's Angel. I love you, son.
A manhole cover fell from the sky, followed by a severed arm. Blood dyed the entire pool red. Just moments ago, the pipeline started smoking. The dude wanted to pry it open to see what was happening before his colleague could finish speaking. Flames shot up into the sky instantly. The dude's arm and the manhole cover fell into the pool together. Buck fished the arm out of the water. The pliers was still held onto the arm. Is this arm still usable? The dude stuck his head in the microwave. Getting lost, he dove headfirst into the swimming pool. Just a moment ago, the dude's friend, eager to go viral on YouTube, poured cement into the microwave, wrapped the dude in a plastic bag, and then shoved his head straight in. But things went south. They had to call 911. The firefighters quickly dismantled the microwave and smashed the cement with a few blows. Finally, they managed to rescue the dude, but the friend immediately grabbed his phone to film.
Today's shenanigan is maybe our most intense yet.
Hello, Shay's Army.
The captain angrily snatched the phone and threw it into the water. The rich guy piloting his private plane, taking his girlfriend on a joyride. Suddenly, quickly, he urged his girlfriend to retrieve the aircraft checklist and loudly recite the emergency procedures.
Airspeed 65 knots.
Check.
Engagement process. Confirm pilot. This head over heels in love.
A mischievous grin appeared on Guy's face.
Until his dying day.
The guy pulled out the diamond ring, but then, something went wrong with the girl.
What's wrong?
He had no choice but to make an emergency landing at a nearby golf course. Rescue teams arrived quickly, Paramedics learned the girl had been taking thyroid medication, and the guy's proposal trick had scared her half to death, resulting in the girl suffering from broken heart syndrome. After an injection, the girl woke up. The proposal continued. The girl agreed, but a man called 911, claiming he was injured and couldn't move. Firefighters arrived at the door, but it was a woman who answered. Then a man came forward, saying he had just returned home, wanting to surprise the woman on Valentine's night. The firefighters, probing, asked,
So you weren't expecting him home until later?
Not for hours.
The firefighters saw through it but didn't let on, only saying it was routine to peek around the perimeter. They found the cheating man in the backyard. He had jumped from the second floor and broken his leg. The captain secured his neck and lifted him onto a stretcher. Just then, the man heard some noise and came out.
Mickey?
What the hell is going... Was he in here when I got home? I'm okay, I love you.
I love you!
Was that creepy or romantic? Tonight, the moon is full. A woman called 911, saying there was a faceless man staring at her outside her door, motionless.
He's looking at me. I can't see his eyes, but I can feel them.
The dispatcher immediately sent police to her house. The police couldn't find any trace of the man in the yard, but discovered footprints inside the house. It turned out the man had been standing behind the woman. His shadow was cast on the glass. But why didn't the man harm her? At this moment, the dispatcher received another call from a different woman.
There's a man. He's trying to break in. He's trying to break down the door. Why are you here?
The detective came and told Abby they had caught the murderer, who is the girl's ex-husband, but the man hasn't confessed. Abby felt something was off and went back to listen to the recording again. She found out the girl had reported domestic violence by her ex-husband 2 years ago. She brought in a detective.
You psycho! I'm on the phone with the cops. Just keep doing what you're doing if you want to spend the night jail again.
But the detective felt there was nothing different. Here, the real murderer is still wandering outside. He broke into the woman's house seeking revenge. It turns out the murderer is the woman's ex-wife, also an abusive man. The girl who was killed was a close friend of this woman. She had founded an anti-domestic violence organization, specifically to help abused women. The man first killed the girl, then found the ex-wife to take revenge. Luckily, Abby called ahead to warn them, so the women were prepared and subdued the murderer. Otherwise, there would have been another unfortunate soul in the world. The pervert man was gnawing away. When he turned around, he saw the policewoman's eyes light up. Faced with the policewoman's warning, he still dared to act up. Without another word, the policewoman threw out a secret weapon. The man was completely fearless of pain, pulling out the needle. At this critical moment,